Alrighty, so first up, I kind of wanted to start back over from where I was originally. So again, this is my third attempt at doing this video. The first two times have kind of failed due to the fact that my stand just kind of decided to have a mind of its own. So anyways, long story short, I wanted to kind of show you guys today some of the lace trim, lace appliques, and other miscellaneous items that I got from a store that I have recently fallen in love with over the past, I do believe, 4 weeks. Yeah, and I've placed an order every single week. It is, let's just say, watch your bank account. Okay, just watch your bank account. First up is this beautiful beige lace trim that I absolutely love. I think it's going to go perfect with all of my neutral items and ephemera that I am making for a neutral journal of mine. So look how awesome that's going to look with all of that. So I think it is going to be perfect for my current project. So I decided that I was going to jump on that as almost like a waterfall design of these different layers of scallops. And then you also have the dotted design up at the top for that detail. So if you are interested, I will definitely let you know where I've gotten all this wonderful lace and appliques from. It is from a shop called the Crafty Me Shop. You can find her on Facebook under Crafty Me Shop. Her name is Esmeralda. She goes by Esme. And basically she goes live every Friday and Saturday. She will post what time she is going to be going live. But basically what she'll do is she will take a picture of the item. She'll let you know what it is, like lace trim, item number 20 for $4 a yard, whatever it may be. And she could at times tell you, you know, this is 6 inches wide for the design, show you a ruler and let you know how wide it is. She could also, in the description of it, also tell you its origin. So it could be French lace, it could be new to the shop, it could be a repeat pattern to the shop, a shop favorite, or it could even be a vintage design that she's actually come across and is getting it to us at amazing deals. So Esme, I've just fallen in love with everything that she has provided for us. She's always gone out of her way to find some unique items to get to us and make sure that they're in great shape at wonderful pricing. And let me tell you about the shipping. I could not be happier. So basically, shop finishes all its sales on Saturday. She goes through everything on Sunday. She does go through it each individual, basically, like this is a posting. So vintage design, $3 per yard, whatever it may be. And in that photo, you're just going to say however many of this item that you would want. So I wanted 2 yards of this item. So I say 2, please. After the sale is done and over with, she's going to go back through normally on Saturday evenings into Sunday, and she's actually going to go through every single posting, every single item that she's done, and then she's going to like your comment. If she likes your comment, that means you've got the item. You get as much as you wanted. Or if there was limited quantities by the time you did comment, she's going to tell you how many of that item that you are able to get. So let's say there was only 1 left of this and I asked for 2. She's going to say, sorry, Liz, there's only 1 left. So, and it's usually pretty quick. She gets that all done on Sunday. Usually she sends on an invoice via PayPal by Sunday evening, and she is on Pacific time. So just keep that in mind. If you've paid Sunday night into early Monday morning, she will get everything up and ready for you, boxed and sent out Monday in the mail. You receive it Thursday or Friday. I mean, absolutely perfect. Perfect. I couldn't ask for better shipping. So anyways, back to this point. So beautiful vintage design that I got. Love it. This design is really soft. It's delicate. It's a lot lighter than what you would think for the design. So I'm really impressed with that one. And then this one is what I call a column design. So it's very soft, delicate feeling as well. If it's called something else, let me know. I am not a lace connoisseur by any means. This is me trying to build up my stash. And if that is you, I highly recommend you seeking out Esme and making her your best friend, because that is probably going to be one of the quickest ways that you can build your stash. Trust me, just trust me. But it's also going to be a great way to start using all your money. So no regrets here. I have absolutely gorgeous designs. So I don't know exactly what this is called again. I don't know if it's called like a column design. Like, I just picture being able to put this right down the middle of a page and calling it a day. So yeah, so that's one there. But my absolute favorite out of all this is a vintage gold design that I ended up getting 6 yards of. And I couldn't be happier that I made that decision. So, if you guys can kind of check this out. Oh, if you could only see it in person. I mean, ting, ting. Look at that bling. It's just like catching the light whatever which way that it goes. And this is a vintage trim. So, I mean, and it was at a really good price. I don't know exactly. I think it might have been like $4.75. I don't remember. But these are all, you know, hand-stitched beading in here, all the embroidery. You got all the wonderful, beautiful gold actual seams in here. I mean, I will literally use this up. Like, I'd use that on every page. Why not, right? Why not? I mean, but you do need variety, but still, I see myself using a lot of this, which is why this is the thing that I actually bought the most of. So, anyways, on to the next one. So I have a natural edge design, very light, even though it's a wider design and it's kind of, you know, that embroidered look. It is white, like bright white in color. So that's a gorgeous design there. This is more of your natural color. I do believe this is a vintage piece also. Yes. So this is almost like a column design as well. It is more of a natural white color, not completely bright white, not completely cream either. Very soft to the touch. Please do not mind my hands. I have been doing all kinds of crazy things today, so who knows how dirty they are. But alright, so this I do believe is also a vintage design. I loved this just because of it looking like flowers, but it also looks like 4-leaf clovers to me. I have a sentimental connection with 4-leaf clovers. They remind me of my mother. I'm sure one day I will tell you that story. Now is not that time. But anyway, long story short, yeah, very sentimental to me, and I think it's just a gorgeous, simplistic design. It's very light, very soft, and it came at an excellent price. I do believe some of these items were actually on sale. So, like, let's say normally $6, I got it for $4 or $3. Like, she does offer sales like that as well. So, let's do some of this wider trim. So this is a very light. You can't really tell here. Maybe you can in that right there. So it's like a very light baby pink color on some of these flowers. The embroidery on here is just gorgeous, like on the organza kind of background with the scalloped edge, and it also has the pink in and out of it, so it's not a solid white or a solid pink bottom scalloped edge. Like, ugh. I'm going to do a pink junk journal. This is totally going to be going in there for sure. So, let's do this one. This I called my tulip design. Natural color. I wouldn't say it's as bright white as the embroidered that I had before, but I think this will add some great design and detail for any edging or whatever you may use it for. This I remembered she opened up this past Friday, which I believe, what's St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. It's like a rosewood kind of like color. That's what I would call that, like a rosewood color. Absolutely gorgeous. It is 2¼ inches wide for the design, and I think this would look amazing in some shabby chic journals, rose themed journals. It's just that perfect color for that. So this, I do believe, is hand dyed. So Esme, throughout there, when she says hand dyed, she means she's personally dyed it most of the time. So she'll actually go through and use her own unique blends, unique combinations of different herbs, flowers, things like that, to actually hand dye her pieces. So she takes her time and she really loves what she does. So when you place an order with her, be respectful and actually pay the invoice on time. She literally does this out of her house for now, and she has boxes waiting to send to all of her patrons. So if you want to place an order, just try to make sure that you do it, you know, on time, because she is taking time out of her day through whatever she may be going through to do this for us. So just an appreciation, make sure you just do it in a timely manner so she can get things out and get it taken care of for you. So this is just a dainty little design that I think is going to look great on any edge as well. You could do it on any, like, even tags, because it's so like small and delicate. This is one of my other favorites. So let's see if I can get that out there. It has the X design on it with a gold, more like a bronze, I would say. More of a bronze color design for the metallic thread used on this. And I just think it's so beautiful. And this is actually not just satin in the back. These are actual fibers. So if you guys could see that in person, I'm actually lifting that up. So yeah, very soft, delicate feel to it. So that's going to look amazing in my journal, I think. I'm trying to do all of the lace and ribbon and lace trim. This is the same design, but I kind of, when I do order from her, because I know that I'm ordering probably so much, and just so that you're aware, so you kind of know how to plan out your money, out of the 4 weeks that I've shopped there, each week I've noticed there's about 60 items per sale, at least on Fridays. So Fridays, she goes item by item, she'll post it, and then she'll let you know again a little bit about it, how much it is, how much she's got of it, or if, you know, she has a lot, she doesn't even tell you how much she has of it. If it's a rare find, if it's hand-dyed, things like that, little tidbits of information. And then at the end, it's usually about 60 items or so. So now Saturdays vary. Saturdays, I have noticed, are a little bit different. She has more of the more vintage finds, more like of your envelopes. Hold on, I'll get that for you too, so you guys know what I'm talking about. I purchased some other items from her, not just elements like the zippers. Hold on. I purchased zippers. These came in a set as a bag. So I got those, and I've gotten bags of buttons. These are all from the Crafty Me shop. She can do those. Normally, I've noticed that she does any of the buttons or zippers or little bags of little elements towards the end. They could be in bags, they could be in bundles, whatever it may be. But she does this kind of these kind of items usually on Saturday, I've noticed. She can do a pop-up shop, pop-up sale, but I just purchased these as a vintage envelope kind of bundle. I forget how much I paid for it. Oh, I did not notice that. Surprise! How awesome is that? That's cool. Okay. But so just different vintage items. I've seen music books on there. I've seen her post envelopes, again, different envelopes. I've seen her post books, you know, human anatomy and physiology books, you know, 1930s books, things like that. So I've also seen her post very unique items like a French baby bonnet. So it was absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I wouldn't be able to buy it just because the only thing I would really be able to use it for is my paper crafts, and I wouldn't want to, you know, kind of ruin it. But each to their own, so that's just me. But yeah, so she has all kinds of wonderful different items that you can get. But this item right here that I was just showing beforehand, I kind of, while I'm ordering, I kind of take a notebook as I'm going along. So I kind of have an idea of how much I'm spending, and also keeping track, because it is a little bit harder to keep track of the items when they're going so quickly. And the sale usually lasts at least 3 hours. 3 hours. I mean, she's going through all these items. She has to stage them, prop them, get them posted, keep the numbers correct, and then she has to put them all away because, you know, it's so much. But I kind of go through and I'll take my notebook, and for this one example, I'd write down the item number. Then I would write down what I consider the description to be. So this would be large lace trim feathers. That's kind of how I looked at it. Feathers, because it looked like a feather, or like some type of flower or leaf design. So that's kind of how I do that. Then I would put on there next to it how many of the item that I'm getting. So if I wanted to get 2 yards, I'd put 2. And then I would put the price that she actually has it listed at. So if it was $4 for 1 yard, I'd put 2 at $4 per yard, large with feather lace trim. And that's kind of how I do it. So I can kind of keep track of it and mark it out, because you don't know if you're going to get the item or not. Because you don't know how much there is of each item. So until she actually goes back through and gives you that like for your comment. So just trying to help you guys out there, give you guys a little heads up on the shopping there. So this is another beautiful design. This is a legit creamish color. It is beautiful. Not cream, I'd say it's a little bit darker, more like a cappuccino color would be what I would say. Very light, soft. It's gonna look amazing in my neutral journal. Here's another like column design. I do believe this is this was some of the last yardage, I believe, of this design left. I describe it as large organza lace trim, large with organza lace trim. And I think that would look good underneath and everything. You could use it as like coverage and then put things over top of it. Amazing. This one is also a larger width. I mean, come on. Where do you get all this? I'm sounding like Tim Holtz with the whole come on. Look. What more can you ask for? Look at this. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What I am going to try to do is I'm going to try to do an unboxing every single time that I do order from her, just so that you guys have an idea of, you know, me and my stash building. I'm new to all of this, doing, you know, I've only been doing junk journaling for maybe like 1.5 years, 2 years now, and I haven't really done that many because I also take up a lot of my time doing mixed media. And if I'm not doing mixed media, I'm doing, you know, stamping and then watercoloring them and things like that, where I'm doing my handmade cards. I always find myself doing something to do with paper and different medias. So that's why I called this channel my Mixed Media Obsession. I love the idea of doing junk journaling just because I can do all that in one. Like, I love playing with papers, I love paper designs, I love lace and appliques and adding cute little things, and I can actually give them to my loved ones. So this is another vintage organza design. Gorgeous. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like all of these unboxings and, you know, find them helpful. Maybe you guys see a design that you really love and you guys tune in the next time and she still has some of that trim left. I mean, hey, I do not get paid by her either. I just find all of her designs just amazing. And oh, this is like extra wide, but the detail is just, it blows my mind. 10 inches wide on this design, 10 inches. So very very unique. I mean, I'd almost want to put this on the front of a book and just call it a day. So this obviously was a more expensive one. I would definitely say this was at least $7. I don't know, but who knows? You never know. So all right, let's get into some of the smaller trims and then I'll go into the appliques for you guys. So she has recently gotten in some beautiful velvet trims. So they do vary in widths. So this one's a little bit wider than the others. This is a dusty mauve pink. Very soft, beautiful feeling. I think it's going to, I mean, look at this paired together. Need I say more? Need I say more? I mean, come on. Beautiful. All right, so now I have some cotton lace. I love this because you can always add like the ribbon in here and kind of intertwine it down in there with whichever color that you want to add to it to give it some pop. So beautiful eyelet designs. I got quite a bit of that. And then ooh, that's a special one. This is also a vintage design, very soft, very delicate. Beautiful trim. It is more of a cream color, not a natural color. It does have that creamish color to it. This is also cream in color, but I just love the edging on this. Like, it's just different. So I liked it. So I wanted to get it for sure. So I love being able to edge any of my pages with lace. I think it just adds that extra oomph, which is why I've decided to build up a stash. Because I really didn't have a whole lot of laces to use. So that's when I found the Crafty Me shop. This is a beautiful, I would just say pink, like a light pink color trim. Very delicate as well. Gorgeous. This is like an applique trim, lace trim design, and it actually has pearls on it. It's kind of hard to keep together, so forgive me. It is a cream color, so it's not bright white or regular white. And you can see the sequins in it. I mean, if you add this to anything, it's just going to give it that extra pop. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. All right, so up next is this beautiful trim. I do believe this one is also vintage. Just a simple scallop design in a neutral cream color. This I got, it is more of a bright white, but I liked this design. It's very Art Deco, I would say, very like a 1920s, 1930s kind of feel. And I think that's going to match my journal like perfectly. It has that kind of vintage look just by the scallops kind of right there in the end. So going to love that. All right. All of these are the others. I guess we will start over here. So let me put some of this stuff away real quick, so I'm not stacking it up everywhere. Okay, and then I will go into some of my favorite items, which I think are just super easy to add any of your extra elements to, and to be able to just kind of make it pop. So trying to make it to where I can kind of see these all pretty well, and it's not overwhelming everything, so keep some of this stuff out. And don't forget that trim. So much trim, so much trim. All right, ladies, so next up are these beautiful flowers that I got. They're just, they come in like a bundle. Just organza with long beads and a little pearl in the middle with some sequins. Put that on a corner, glue it on there, or you could even use it as like a tuck spot or something. I think that'd be a great idea as well. This I haven't even opened to see for myself, so let's do it on screen. Where is... All right. I don't want to cut myself. That would be my luck. All right, ladies, so let's see what this looks like. This is a cameo that I got. She had a bunch of different cameos that are hand painted. I do believe they're from Germany. It's gorgeous. So beautiful. Couldn't be happier about that one. Hand painted. It is glass. It is not plastic. It is not from China. Do not think it's from China. She also has some really good deals on appliques. For example, I do believe I paid 75 cents for these. 75 cents for one. And they're pretty long, pretty long. So about 9 inches. And you can add those to any page, and I think it's just going to be just a great addition. Here's another one. This one was, I do believe, also 75 cents or $1. I got a few of those. This is unique. She called it Pink Milk. And I tried to get the beige one, but they were sold out by the time I realized that there was a beige one. So here I'm going to give you guys some tips. When you guys are shopping, I have been told a few different ways to be able to do that most efficiently. So you can go in and you can see to the right of featured, there is the word sort. You can click on that and you can go to most recent activity, most recent posts. Click on that and it's going to show the most recent post that she's done with the picture of the item. Now you have to keep doing that and refreshing the page to be able to see the most recent. Otherwise it's just going to pop up the most commented on or in most relevant, whatever it may be. So you got to go in and come back out. Go out and come back in. Or you could also go up to the top of the page where it says photos. Click on photos and it will show all the photos that she's recently done. So if you keep doing that, going in and out, you're going to see that item. Just click on that item. It'll have the item number, when she posted it, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago, just now, whatever it may be, the name of the item, etc. So I have been doing it both ways, just kind of depending on whether or not my connection is really good. So downloading pictures, it just kind of depends. So just a little tidbit of info on that. Beautiful, handmade, I do believe in France. It is a very light, I would say more of a peachish pink instead of more of a bluer pink, more of a redder coralish pink. But yeah, it's so gorgeous. Another thing that I could not wait to get my hands on are these little bad boys here. So I got 2 bags of them. And because I would like to start using little flowers as a way to enhance like the back of my tags, the front of my tags. Let's see if I can get this to focus. Back or front of my tags, at the bottom of a quote, at the bottom of a saying, in the corners, whatever, you know, would look best. It's a little beaded in the center, and I just think it's absolutely so cute. So I got 2 bags of those because I'm pretty sure once I start using them, I will go through them quite quickly. So can't wait to start using those. All right, next up are these beautiful appliques, and these are probably one of my favorites. I got 2 of these, and these are a more like a blush pink color. And you've got the pink pearls and the long beads on here, and other beading with some sequins. I mean, it's just so beautiful. Ugh, they're so addicting. Oh, and there's a rhinestone in the middle. Didn't even see that until now. So yeah, there's a cute little rhinestone right here. So, all right, next up is probably one of my favorite appliques. And this is in like a orangish mauve color with I don't know, like rose gold pearls. Beautiful piece. And then this one is pink and silver. So it's definitely a pink. It's like a purpley pink, so not technically a mauve, but I guess it would be. But I just like the color combination on that and how shiny it was. I mean, ting ting. So gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, this I do believe is an antique applique that I got. It's very delicate, very soft, and I cannot wait to use these. I just think this is going to make the perfect pocket. Slap it on there. I mean, look, perfect, absolutely perfect for a pocket. These I should say are huge, but for the pricing, I could not pass them up. I do believe, I don't remember how much they were, but I know they were an absolute steal, so I couldn't leave without having one. It kind of reminds me of like a guitar shape, but if I'm correct, I think these are for like the backing of a wedding dress. It kind of looks like something that you would find on the back of a wedding dress. Like this goes up towards, you know, the skinny part up towards the neck, and this is like the open back area. So beautiful organza design with all the embroidered detail. I mean, both sides are just exquisite. I mean, gorgeous, gorgeous. Thing is now that I'm actually building a stash, I actually feel like I don't have to hoard as much, because I don't have to have that feeling of, oh my god, it's so beautiful, I don't want to use it, it's so pretty, I want to keep it, you know, save it for the most perfect project. And now that I'm actually building a stash, I definitely kind of feel it kind of freeing. So this is like an apricot color with more like a platinum beading. I wouldn't say it's gold beading, it's more like a platinum with cream pearls as well. This was a great deal also. All right, so These are crocheted appliques with pearls in the center. I do believe these were like 75 cents. Great deal. Got those. And these beautiful pieces. These are definitely for, you know, a larger piece, more than likely a wedding dress. So they did come as a pair. I do know that these were $10, but these are huge, and with all the pearls on them, I melted. I am a pearl girl. Like, come on. I am a pearl girl. And these just melted my heart. So, melted my heart. I love them. So, going on a very special piece. Now that I say that. I have these appliques, very dainty, but very, I don't know, like 1700s feeling with the kind of checkered organza stitch in the background. I think these are going to be great. These are also, when I do my pink journal, these are going to go great in them. So, all right, so now I am going to show you these bad boys. I do believe these came in a pack of 12. And they are 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 crochet squares. Super cute. So I have those. And then I have these. These are both the same design, except one's white and one's black. And this is not cream color. This is like bright white. You can see the difference. Flower design, kind of central kind of look. And because I liked that so much, I think they are going to, oh no, these are a little bit different, it looks like. Are they? Yeah, they're a little bit different, but almost like the same shape. Huh, here I thought they were the same. I guess that's what I get. I actually like the black ones better. Oh, all right, pretty happy with that. So, got 3 of those. And then I got these beautiful mauve colored little crocheted pieces. Came in as a set of 4. Actually, I could put those at the bottom here. I'm trying to keep things organized. Very hard to do when you have so much. All right, here's some pearl dingle appliques with iridescent sequins and iridescent beading. You can just see how much it kind of glimmers. Ugh. So beautiful. And they're at a very good price, and they're so small that they're like, you could put them on the inside of like where you lift up for the envelope, like right there or right there. Oh, can't wait to use them. All right, so I only got one of these, but I just thought it was too pretty not to see what it was going to look like in person with all the beautiful pearl beading. You got your sequins and embroidery as well. So gorgeous piece. This actually probably looks silver to you on camera, but now that I have it, it has like a grayish green tint. It's different, very different, but I like it. I do like it. It's very subtle, but it's a beautiful piece as well. And these are probably one of my favorites that I have in my entire stash. This is like a blush kind of pink color with very taupish flowers, cream pearls, dark silver beading. I mean, look at that. So beautiful. So beautiful. All right. These were long appliques, and I do believe I got these for $1. $1 for this long of an applique. And it's got sequins and everything on it. You're looking at almost, yeah, 15 inches. 15 inches. So beautiful. This is actually a piece of ribbon that came wrapped around my envelopes, and then this was kind of tucked in there to kind of make it look all pretty, and it was coming out the back of the envelope. So she took the time to actually pack them and make them look aesthetically pleasing. Like, they're envelopes, they're old envelopes, and she just didn't stick them into a bag and send them to you. She actually took the time to make them look more than presentable when you got them. So she also sells collars, so whatever you do with those collars is your choice, whether you cut them up into pieces, use them for whatever you want to use them for. But I thought, again, I am a sucker for pearls. I can't help it. I'm a pearl girl. So I gave in, and especially for this one. I love cream pearls. Like, I just think that color is just so, I don't know, rich, and I think it complements everyone's skin tone, no matter what skin tone that you have. And there's rhinestones, and this one is actually a legit collar. It actually has a buckle, and then it has the rhinestone detail in there, so I couldn't pass that one up. All right, so, and then we have this one. So this collar still had the pearls, but because of the design, I thought that I could coffee dye it and then cut it like pieces if I needed to use it, you know, in the design of my pages or the front of the book. But yeah, gorgeous piece as well. So, all right, ladies, that was it for this haul. I do have one more thing, but because it is such a large thing, I am going to do a separate video for that one. Just because it is an entire bag of bits and baubles and brooches and pendants and things like that that I actually got from the shop, and it came in a big humongous bag. And it was heavy, let me tell you. Now, there are a lot of repeat items in the bag, but I don't mind, just because I can use tons of it in my mixed media projects and building up canvases and different designs, things like that. So yeah, I won't feel bad about using them, you know, because I'm multiples, which always makes you feel better. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Again, all of these items came from one shop, just one shop. And I could not be more grateful for everything that she finds and brings to us in this crafty world. So again, you can find her on Facebook at Crafty Me Shop. I am not affiliated with her. I just bought her items, and I thought it would be an excellent video to show you guys, especially if you guys are building your stash. So if you guys want to see what was in the big humongous bag of bits and baubles and brooches and whatever, stay tuned. I will be posting that video shortly. Until then, hope you guys enjoy your day. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Bye.